Hello guys, this is Zuma and welcome back to another Hardpoint tips and tricks series, and on this one we're going to be focusing on Raid. Now this map is probably one of the more common maps played on Hardpoint, and it's one of my favourites and it's really easy to play. And if you want to know what class I'm using, I'll show you a breakdown video of my best objective class, and you can go and check that out. So right, as always, to see the rotation better, we go up. So we can now see the whole of Raid, and the first place that we're going to visit in the rotation is Area 1. Now when starting out, you always want to switch to your secondary, or if you're not running this setup like I am, just switch to your knife. And what you want to do with your secondary is just shoot this glass here. You don't want to be jumping over it just because it wastes precious time of getting in there first. And run down here, you've got this van protecting you, and you don't want to be running down the middle because it's a great chance that you always get sniped, because people always like to look down there. And when you come in here, always keep your gun up and ready, because Area 1 is equal distance from the spawn, so the chances are both of you are going to be in this place at the same time, so make sure you always have your gun ready. And move up forward, and now you can use your shot charges just as like little guys to show where the enemy is going to come from. And I'm not going to be using the ping pong method on this one, guys. Ping pong method, I've decided to call it farming. So it's like farming an area. You go on it, you come off, you go on it, and you get a lot of points for it. So I'm going to call it farming from now on. And I don't do that on Area 1. What I like to do in this one is just dig down and try and get the points up right at the start. And we've got Area 2 for that to farm, which is the best one. But what you do is just keep your work rate really high. Keep looking at the map for where your teammates are going down, from where they're spawning from. So that'll give you a good indication where the enemy is going to come from. And that's what I'm just trying to do here. And I got all my point streaks, and we've got a nice lead as well. And now just really quickly, just before we move into Area 2, I'll show you how I like to play it from the other side, as it's pretty much the same, just reversed. I don't like to go right, obviously, because the snipers, so I chuck my shock charges down there, and I chuck it at the side as well, where they like to come from, just behind the van. And I always stay to the left, as always, so if anyone does come down there, you can get him. And then push up to the stairs, and it gives you a good vantage point as well, just in case for anyone else who comes around the corner. So alright guys, that's how I like to play Area 1, and now we move into Area 2. Now, of all the areas on this map, this one is the easiest one to farm for points, and this room here is the best place to do it from. So if I just stay on the outside and then keep coming in and surprising them, not only am I getting more points, but I'm just keeping the enemy away from camping in one of the corners themselves, and I'm just going to keep doing this, hold them off until my teammates can come in, and then we can hold it to try and get some points. And I managed to get quite a few points doing this. I think I got like 1,500 points in just a 45-second period, and as you can see, I'm wrecking through my kill streaks pretty easy. And if I wasn't doing this to actually be in there, it's quite a hard place to defend, as there's only a few corners that you can actually go in. So obviously there's a guy contesting it, so as I kill him, I know there's only one more place he can be, which is in that corner. And now I've been able to hold them all off long enough that my team's got here, and now we can start building up some points. And I'll just show you the flip side of this, where they've got it and I'm the one who's attacking. And that's why I love this objective class so much. You just got all the tools for the job. Just chuck my shot charging, chuck my nade in, which gets a kill. Just using my clip just to try and search for everywhere to try and kill someone. Run out of bullets, switch to my secondary and mop the rest of them up, and manage to get another guy who's about to come in, and then that's it. Managed to clean them all out, and that's the end of Area 2, and now we make our way up to Area 3. And if you can, try and set off a little bit early, but I know it's hard sometimes when you have to stay in an area if you need the points. And it's not good to stay where these cars are, because that's where everyone goes. What I do is hit this window and go outside to this little spot, and this is a good little place just to farm, so you can just nip in and out when you want to. But that's not going to happen here, because it seems like half my team are in this one area. So what I tend to do is move over to this section, and there's another room here. It's like got all the gym equipment and stuff, and I'm acting like as a barrier from the enemy to the hardpoint location, and just killing them as they come in between. And doing this, you can catch them off guard because they are expecting you to be there. They're obviously waiting for the people who are actually in the hard point, but you can catch them by surprise. You're not going to get as many points, obviously, if he was on the hard point or he was farming, but it's going to be better than like 5 people all in one spot fighting for like one guy who's going to come in. Look at the Flak Jacket here, man. 2 grenades it protects me for. I thought I was going to die from the second one because I was already injured, but another good reason why it's good to move away from them is just because if a lightning strike comes in and they're all bunched in one room, then it can wipe you all out. So try and stay away from the pack if you can. And that's Area 3, and now we've got the long trek all the way over to the other side of the map to Area 4. Now the basketball court is a massive area compared to the rest of them, and as you can see here, we've got quite a bit of a lead, so I've left a bit early just so I can get a jump on it and get my sentry gun in position. And this is just a really good place to put the sentry gun, just because of the distance that the enemy has to travel to try and kill it. And obviously in this one there, the bullets do next to nothing damage on it, so it's just a really good spot. I mean, there's only 2 ways to get in here, so obviously it's a no-brainer for where my shock charges are going to go. And I was just a little bit away till the hardpoint locations revealed. And although there's not many places to go in this area as it's quite open, I don't like to stay in this hut. As you see after I just killed this guy, I like to hang around the stairs, and you'll see the cut-off point is just below the stairs. So if you want to farm this area, then staying on these stairs, kill the person who comes in, then cap it, and keep going back and forth like that. But also it's a really good place if you want to protect it as well. Like as you can see here, one of my teammates is in, so we're still getting the points, and I'm just hovering on the stairs as they do spawn like around Area 1. So they will be coming from this direction, so it's a good place to be if you want to get some kills instead of waiting inside the area. And now that's Area 4, and then last but not least, we've got Area 5. And as before, if you can get this on your phone or you can be at PC while you're playing the game, then this would be a good place to pause it. And yes, this map has an area 5. And for it being quite a small map, I'm surprised it has that many locations. I mean, even Turbine doesn't have that many. I think there's only one other map which has 5, and that's Yemen, which is quite surprising. Oh, another tip that I forgot to mention is that people are beginning to know like where the hardpoint locations are now, as the game has been out for a while. So just because you know where it is before everyone else doesn't mean that someone else doesn't know it's there. So just always be aware when moving into an area, just give places a quick glance, because there could be someone in there just lurking, just waiting for you. And all this area is the smallest on the whole map. It's like one of the funnest, and one of the biggest tips I can give you for holding down area 5 is look at where your teammates are, because where your teammates are and where they're dying from, it's just all the information you need to place yourself right. And use the objects in the middle of the area to your full advantage as well. And if you do want to farm it, then just stay on the wooden floor and just around the edges, and they don't look down here, they always tend to look in the middle or jump in, so they don't see you on the outskirts. And that's basically it. Just make sure you keep your work rate up really high, and make sure that you get the scavenger packs, make sure you've got ammo in your primary and your secondary for when you're switching, make sure your shot charges in the right places, checking the map, make sure you're in the right place. And yeah, the game's always changing, so make sure you're changing with it. So that's how I like to play Area 5, and that's it for the full rotation raid. And then after 5, obviously, it's back to the start with Area 1. And I'm going to be following the same game on from 5 to 1. I'm going to be playing it all the way through to the end just so you can see how I play. I just think this is a really good example of how to play Area 1, just always moving and always adapting to the game. And as you can see in this game, it's like 226, and I'm playing solo. And I didn't farm in this game at all. I think I was first when capping most of the areas, so I was just seeing how long I could last like trying to defend them all, and I was doing pretty well. And when you're just playing around absolutely perfect, you don't want to ruin it by just farming. I was keeping them off it, and I was beating these guys, and I just wanted to see how much score I could get. It was just a really good game, and afterwards it just made me realise like how good this objective class is, and combined with these set of score streaks, the UAV, the counter UAV, the lightning strike, just all that combined on Hardpoint, and with all the tactics I've shown you guys, overall it was just like the perfect game combining everything together. So I hope you guys liked it. It's not like the highest killing game ever, but it's around like the 950 score per minute mark, which is pretty insane, and it's one of the reasons why I play Hardpoint, because I think joint with kill confirmed is definitely like one of the highest score per minutes in the game. So that's it guys, this game is coming to an end, and hope you've learned something in this tips and tricks series. If you did like learn anything or it helped you at all, don't forget to leave a like rating to support this series. You know, your help's always appreciated. And yeah, let me know which map you want me to do next. So yeah, I've done Carrier, I've done Raid, and let me know which one you want to do next, and I'll get on with that. That's it guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.